Hey, what's up guys, this is Dark Arm Duelist, and today I'm going to show you my competitive deck. I do love Blackwings, but at the moment they're not the best. If I was going to go and play a competitive tournament, it would have to be with my Evilswarms. Now I know they're not as consistent as they used to be, and I know a lot of people are going to say since Rabbits have won, they're not as good as they used to be. But in my opinion, Evilswarms are just as good as they always were, but they're becoming more viable. Because with the new set of the, I forget what the name of them, Nazcloths? I think they were Ningcloths in Japan. I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. Chula, Gungnir, and Bryonic, those guys. The ritual guys. And with Quillhorts going ape shit over the whole meta and Burning Abyss with Virgil, this deck has become really anti-meta and really rogue. And I always like playing a little bit of a rogue deck. But this deck is probably my favorite to go play competitively. Because I play more of a shutdown. If you're playing under 4, I can still shut you down. But anyways, guys, I'll get into the deck profile. I play 3 copies of Evilswarm Heliotrope because you need it for the namesake. For having an Evilswarm. I play 3 Evilswarm Caster because if you get this guy and another Evilswarm, you pretty much got an Ophion, unless they negate it. I play 3 Thunderbird because he's a bitch and he likes to run away, and if you can get him to run away and you got another Evilswarm in your hand and you take a little damage, big deal, you're going to get an Ophion next turn. I play 3 Evilswarm Kirkion because he's a really good card and he can bring one back to make another Ophion if you already got one on board. I play triple Mandragra, I don't know, Mandragra. I like this guy because you can really quickly special summon him if your opponent controls more monsters than you do. So if they control 1 and you control none, you pretty much Cyber Dragon him out and then normal summon Caster behind him, get Thunderbird or Kirkion and go into Ophion and then go crazy. He is a really good combo piece. He's one of the MVPs of the deck. And then for my personal techs, of course, 1 Rescue Rabbit. Pretty shiny. Then I play 1 Thunder King Ryo because if you can get him on board, your opponent can't add stuff. That really hurts. I really wish they bring him back to 2 because it would hurt, what's their names? Burning Abyss. And it would really hurt Quillhort. And it would really, actually, it would really just hurt everything. Everything that can't grind game, it would hurt. Anything that can't get over it, it would hurt. So, I like it. I play 1 Raigeki because sometimes you need to just clear the board. I play 1 Dimensional Fisher because if Burning Abyss don't hit the grave, they don't get their effects. So, it's evil. It's really evil against them. And if those ritual guys get, or Nazcloths, or whatever they're called, get sent to the grave, they're not coming back. And it's really nice. I love that card. I hate that it went to 1, but it was really good at 3. And to add consistency, I play 3 copies of Upstart Goblin. It's really good. It's really good essentially you're playing a 37 card deck. But everybody knows that. I play double Kairos Coliseum because you can get an Ophion on board and you can sit on it. You can just sit on that Ophion's back and ride it to victory. It is the best. It is awesome in this deck. You have this. You have Infestation Pandemic, which I play 3 of, and the traps that you run in this deck, and you're just like, well, that's it. Thank you, game. And what is it called? Lightsworm Rulers. Just go home. Go home. I play double MST. I know that one's a little beat up, but I've actually, cool story about this MST. When I was 6, which I'm still best friends with him, my best friend traded me this card, and I've kept it since. So there's a neat story about this MST, and it's an MRL MST that I've had since I was 6. But anyways, guys, let's see what we can get. Double Forbidden Chalice, because sometimes you need to make your Ophion a little bit bigger and make your opponent's effects negate really quickly. Then you play double Reinforcements of the Army because you have Caster in the deck. 1 Compulse. 1 Infestation Infection because it's a good search card in the deck. 1 Macrocosmos because Dimensional Fissures at 1, so you're essentially playing 2. I wish it would come back to 2 or 3. It'd be nice. I would just wreck with this deck. Double Fiendish Chain. I like Fiendish Chain because it makes your opponent from attacking. Breakthrough Skill does not. So that's why I like Fiendish Chain better. And then finally, double Deep Prison, because you might need to negate an attack in this deck a lot. And then for the extra deck, of course, 3 copies of the Big Daddy himself, Evilswarm Ophion. One of my favorite cards in the game, because if you play Dragon Rulers, which you guys know by now if you watch my videos a lot, I hate Dragon Rulers. This guy is like, well, me too. We got something in common. You're such a good little card. One copy of Evilswarm Bahamut, because I like playing a rank 4 Big Eye. I really like playing a rank 4 Big Eye. 1 copy of Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon. I'm falling in love with this card very fast because you play this guy, you take the opponent's monster's attack, half of it, swing into their monster, and you just think about it. They have a monster that's 2,500. You take this, it goes up to 37. They're going to take 25 because 1250 minus 1250 equals 0, which equals 2,500 points. So it's essentially destroying a monster and dealing them 2,500 points of damage. And it sets up for Kirkion plays because you put 2 Evilswarms in the grave. And then because you're running so many damn darks, and I love dark cards, number 66, Master Key Beetle. If I had a number card, it would be 66 because I play it in a lot of decks. Allure Knight because it's awesome. And you want to protect Ophion, and that protects Ophion. I did play Save Zone in the deck, but he became slow. And it was a dead draw. So dead. 101, because 101 is awesome. It is awesome, awesome, awesome. Castell, because he's 101's best friend. 60, or not 60, what am I thinking? 82, not 62. 82, Heartland Draco, because you've got Kaiser Coliseum on the field, and this bad boy, your opponent is just like, well, shit. Double Evilswarm Exton Knight, because they are Evilswarms. And I like blowing up the board. Gaga Cowboy, because, again, like I say in a lot of my videos, sometimes you need to push for 3,000, and sometimes you need to push for 8. Neat card, Evilswarm Nightmare. It is a walking Book of Moon. And because I like making my Ophion go up to 3750, number 80, Rhapsody and Berserk. And banishing 2 cards in my opponent's graveyard on top of it. Banish 2, make my guy go up to what? 3750. Banish that Virgil in your graveyard. Banish that Dante or Rubik in your graveyard. Yep, you're going to be sad. But anyways, guys, that is my Evilswarm deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope to see more people playing rogue decks. And I just don't like playing meta. I don't like playing meta because there's really no creativity in it. I have not seen a lot of people recently play Kaiser Coliseum, and I do not know why people do not play Kaiser Coliseum, because it is a great card to play against the meta right now. With the way Evilswarms are swarming, or not Evilswarms, with the way that Shadows go off, and the way that I will probably play Shadows, by the way, guys, once they are not meta, because I like the look of Shadows. But anyway, guys, this is Dark Arm Duelist, and I'm out. And don't forget to subscribe, guys.